The legends have told about one achievement.
God
so
fucking
frustrating,
damn it!
so
I just want
painful,
some glass right now.
so time-consuming,
in this crap just to get an A?
and so hard. Wait, what the fuck? This is pretty hard actually. Devil May Cry 5 is a great game. Actually, one of the best games out there. And if you know me, I'm a bit of a completionist. I 100%ed every Soulsborne game, just finished 100%ing Yakuza 7, and now I decided to stretch my Dorito-stained, grease-filled hands onto the most amazing game in the universe, Devil May Cry 5. And if you played Devil May Cry 5 before, you can agree with me that this game is the best game in the universe. Piece of fucking shit! And if you have never played the game, DMC 5 is that one game where a funny anime character jumps at you from the screen of your PC. Well, that's a very conveniently placed footage from some Blender porn. Oh no, I guess it starts to get pretty steamy around here. Oh no, gee, I wonder what's going to happen now.
Fuck you!
But for real, DMC 5 is a great game that features one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, such as David Tiger, also known as Deadweight.
Bastard called me Deadweight, but he come all this way for nothing!
Subhuman, also known as John Devil May Cry, Kareem son of Cloud, also known as the Zoo Man, and last but not least, Barry Delight, also known as Pow. I fucking love characters like this, man. These edgy, over-the-top characters are definitely one of my favorite genders. But we're not here to talk about the game, we're here to talk about the achievements. And if you have ever played a game from Capcom before, you know they're notorious for making their platinum trophies impossible. So I just finished beating Cow and Cow, and this is the difficulty where any source of damage kills you instantly. And you know, I was pretty happy about me beating it. So I decided that, you know, I'm done with the game. I don't need this one achievement, it really feels impossible. But since that day, that fucking achievement stuck on the back of my brain, reminding me every couple of seconds of its existence. I open Steam and it just sits there, looking at me like, pussy, you will never get me. And at that moment, I realized, it's Devil May Cry time, and then John Devil May Cry appeared and Devil May Cry all over everyone. So this is what my stats look like at the moment, nothing really to be proud of here. And as for a disclaimer, initially I started playing on Devil Hunter and then returned to human difficulty only after I did DMD, so that's why there are S ranks everywhere. But wait, another disclaimer, I am very shit at this video game. I don't really play this hack and slash genre that often. Well, the only game I beat that is somewhat close to DMC is Metal Gear Rising, and I did beat it on Revengeance, no hit runs and all S ranks, but they're very different in my opinion when it comes to fighting. Anyway, let's get back to me suffering. Our first stop is Devil Hunter, and well, let me just... okay, done, and done. Fuck you. Our next stop is Son of Sparda, which I think is the more balanced difficulty. And here we need to do mission 3, 8, 12, 15 and 18. Mission 3 is pretty easy, especially on this difficulty. No real troubles were detected, so let's just move on. Mission 8 is the mission you're going to see a lot in the future, because this mission is very difficult to S rank. You see, it has a scripted death. So that means getting hit, and getting hit means you don't get the bonus of not getting hit, which means getting an S rank is kinda problematic. But on this difficulty, there is no real reason to be afraid of that, so let's just... Mission 12 is the most weird one in the game, and we're going to have to beat it 2 extra times. Yay! For some reason I think this mission is bugged. Some fights give you very little amount of style points, and what that means is that you can literally spam taunts, do insane wacky woohoo pizzaman combos all you want, but the game still will never give you an S. Trust me, I tried, okay? And I think I know exactly the reason why this is happening. On SOS and only on SOS, at the first fight the game spawns 2 additional dudes. On other difficulties, it doesn't. But I think they just forgot to implement it into other difficulties, which makes the game think you literally spam them with your default attacks till they died. Just to compare, I get an SSS rank here, use stones, and what the fuck are those points, man? And here I beat a flying piece of dirt in the back alley without even trying too much. What the fuck are those points, man? I may be wrong here, but I've tried every single approach I had on this level, and I just couldn't get an S rank. So I realized my only option at winning is to go for a no-hit run, which doubles the points I get. And God bless my thinking, because I found out that you can actually do this. You can even see me standing here thinking about it, and then I just went for it and it worked! This was huge, because I could skip almost all the fights, thus drawing my chances of getting hit to a minimum. So now it was only a question of beating Giant Spaghetti Guy without getting hit. Motherfucker! So as I was saying, it was only a question of beating— Jesus fucking Christ! Fuck you! On to mission 15 we go, and this mission is fairly easy if you have the power of the smash. Mission 18 is another one of those which is really hard to get an S rank on, so I decided to do a no-hit run again, and lucky for me, this is really easy if you have the power of the hat.
What the fuck was that damage, my guy?
With SOS out of the way, we move on to Dante Must Die. Wait, who the fuck is Dante? Oh, that guy! I didn't know he was in this, to be honest. And I fucking hate Dante Must Die. Don't get me wrong, it is very fun because you can combo people for hours straight, but some enemies just have so much health, it's stupid and really kills your momentum in my opinion. So on this literal damage sponge difficulty, we will have to do mission 1, 3, 4, we don't talk about that one, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 20. Wait, there is a lot of them, huh? Mission 1 went like a breeze with a little bit of schmoving and dancing here and there. Mission 3 went like... But mission 4 was like...
The cutworm forgives the plow. What do you say?
Now we're playing mission 8, and this is the first time I am playing this ever, okay? I have never played this mission before in my life. This time I decided to play as intended, no cheesing, no hit suffering, just some regular old DMC 5, baby, you know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. David? Smash. Mission 10! Yay, my favorite! Yay, so fun! Gonna beat it another 10 times just to get the fucking piece of shit! That's it. I'm Joker now. On mission 14 I finally can play as the emo zoo man a little bit more, but this is just a fairly simple boss rush, where I decided to do a no-hit run for no reason in particular. I've done it multiple times previously, so I just wanted to be cool. But then this attack started hitting me out of nowhere. I swear I beat this flying bitch like 10 times at this stage, I never got hit with this. I've tried a bit more, but then did it as normal anyway. Another S rank in the bag. Mission 15 is actually the easiest one to cheese. All you need to do is just spam ragtime and buster and just literally run through everything. The boss on this level is my favorite one in the game, so I got it done fairly easy with a very embarrassing hit 20 seconds away from beating this big titty demon girlfriend. Or is it girlfriend? Mission 16 is again very easy, you just go bam 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 boom done. But mission 17 is like...
It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds.
Ah yes, the bane of my existence, mission 18. I struggled so much with this mission in the past, but once you get the hat, it's like... Mission 20 is up next, and it's the man, the myth, the legend, Buried Delight. Hey, can you tell what is approaching? Please laugh. Bury this, you fucking casual! You are a reclaimer of an ass beating! Boom! Wait, stop. How the fuck does Capcom do it? I genuinely don't understand. They will write most cringy, corny characters known to mankind with literal anime power-ups, but it just feels so fucking cool and badass. I remember I was sitting with my girlfriend and she went like, so what is this game about? I'm like, I'm glad you asked. So I tell her the basics, the story and gameplay features, and she goes like, well, that sounds a bit cringy. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, it does sound kinda cringy, but when you see it on the screen, just go like, yeah, fuck him up! Come on, I want you to do this. I want you to hit me.
Did you just laugh at me?
I've got Heaven or Hell already cleared on S, which is, let's be fair, not something to be proud of. And we move to Hell and Hell, and as you can tell from the name of the difficulty, it is pretty much shit, fuck, god damn it, no, what do you mean? Fuck you! Oh my god, fuck off! Yeah. Anyway, we need to do mission 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 and 17. I decided to leave mission 3 for last because I already knew how much of a pain it would be. Mission 4 was our first stop and not for the first time. You see, this mod is a pain on itself as the only way to realistically gain S ranks is by doing a no hit run, as you can't get a no continue bonus because, well, if you get hit you die. You may get the S rank sometimes if you did a really good job on your combos and died only once, but on some missions it is literally easier to go for a no hit run than for a very stylish run. And the sad thing is, we need to play 2 missions as the emo Zoo Man, and well, on both Deadweight and Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man, you have a way to cheese your enemies, and with this guy, well, you don't. So I had to rely on myself and my skill to beat this crap. Luckily enough, this mission in particular never caused me any trouble at all, as there wasn't a lot of tough enemies to fight. Big hippo dudes have a lot of health but pretty much do nothing, so it was only a real challenge to beat the boss. And I fucking hate this jelly ass motherfucker, but luckily by applying my famous Super Mario Bros. Tactics, I managed to beat the guy first try.
Cut worm forgives the plow. What do you say?
Mission 5 is up next, and it's another mission of our fragile but not that fragile dude. The first try went as good as you would expect. The second try went like, how the fuck did that hit me? On the third one, I got to the boss, wasted all of my purple juice, and then died immediately. Was I mad? Yes. Did I learn something? No. You see, this guy has a lot of health and doesn't really give you a moment to hit him a lot. So I figured out, what if I use my big dude just for a couple of seconds? That worked, but I still was running out of my purple juice very fast. So I decided to karma farm a bit on the enemies in the last area to enter the battle with a full bar of purple juice, and it worked wonders. Yeah, pee pee poop, I am better than you. With this, we're done with our lovely Kareem Son of Cloud, and we move on to... Oh, not again, please. This mission is extra fucky, because even if you do beat it no hit, the game will still give you an A because of the scripted death. And I'm talking from experience here. So we need to get some quick style points, and how do we do that? Lucky for us, David Tiger is amazing at farming style points, as he's the only guy who can disable enemies for an infinite amount of time, which is just awesome. With a couple of moves here and there and some really cool fights, we get to the boss and then die immediately. But then we get good and whoop his ass and then die immediately. Oh, what's this? Mission 10? Oh game, you are spoiling me here. That's like the best one, it never gets old at this point. This mission is the same tier as mission 12 for me, as the only way to beat it with an S rank is to do a no-hit run, because the game just gives you peaceful points if you don't. Not really much to say here except this very long and fun fight. Mission 11 is super easy even without the hat, but just to be 100% sure.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Got mission 12 straight out of the bat too? Damn, this one is never going to get stale for me. Lucky me, my newly discovered speedrun strats are really helpful this time. But this boss, I hate him so much. Piece of shit, motherfucker, get your spaghetti away from me, you bastard man! I don't know why this attack always gets me, it's like my brain goes full monkey mode when I see it, and sometimes he can catch me mid-animation and I can do jack shit about it. Very cool! But with some practice and Devil May Crying, John Devil May Cry prevails.
All this time, and you still don't get it.
Mission 13 is up next, super easy, moving on. Same for mission 16, bam. Mission 17 also wasn't that much of a problem. The boss in general is super easy, and looking back I didn't really need the hat to be honest. But still, just to be sure, wabam! Only one mission is left and it's the flying booba monster. Even before starting this challenge, I knew this one is going to be a pain in the ass. The fights before the boss are very simple and the boss itself is not hard too, but there is one attack where she shoots her purple things that shoot at you until you kill them. This one is not a problem. The problem is, after some time she yells at them and they turn into flying proximity mines that hunt you down infinitely. And you can easily shoot them off, but my David fucking Tiger just refuses to do so. It's like he hates this boss as much as I do, so he just can't help himself not to shoot at her for 24/7. Fuck. Guys, I've gotta come clean. I've been sitting on this shit for like 4 hours now. I got so tilted I died to SMT Shadow Scissors. I just don't think I can go on like this anymore. You know what? I give up. This is just too hard for me. I mean, I've tried, but I just can't do anything against that. She's just too broke. Virgil? What are you doing here? Ah, you were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding motivation.
Defeating you like this has no meaning. Heal your wounds.
Flying fuck.
Get strong.
I did it! I got it! Not in the most stylish way, but hey, I already lost enough brain cells on this achievement hunt. I think someone can cut me some slack here. This game is definitely in my top 5 of all time, if not the top 1. You can throw almost any game with combos, amazing music and parry mechanics, and the chances are 100% I'm going to love it. And you know what that means. I'm coming for you next, Ultra Kill! And now, a quick word of fuck you. Fuck you, and especially fuck you. I did it, I'm the best. If you made it through here, I want to thank each and every one of you so much. This type of content is kinda new to me. I tried to keep it as entertaining as I could, but you let me know how well I did. Also, if you want to see more of these very nerve-wracking achievement challenges and see more of my suffering, please tell me in the comments to let me know if I should work on some similar projects in the future or stick only to my game reviews. Also wanted to quickly thank you for, what is it now, 300 subs? While gathering footage for this video, I had like 50. Thank you all for coming and subscribing, and additional thank you to Carrot for giving me a shout out. You guys are great, I love you almost as much as I love my favorite dessert, Berry Delight.